It's a perfect situation to make musical sounds.
Hello, this is Liz. Welcome to Fabric Friday. I'm getting a bit fed up of doing things for other people. I've still got my stuff. I've just done more curtains, cushion covers. Yeah, they are birthday presents, but fair enough. But Lurch has come up with a request. He wants a denim waistcoat. After I did the 2 denim jackets for him last year, he has really liked them, and he now wants a denim waistcoat with pockets, internal pockets, and it would be better if the closed somehow. So I've putting zips in, and this is the start of the waistcoat, if you like, and you can see where I've put zips pockets, but that'll be on the inside, so you won't see them anyway. And I've done 3 out of the 4, and I thought this is a good time to show you how to do a zippered pocket. So that's what I'm doing now. These pockets, Lurch wanted them passport size, so I laid it on, got some scrap fabric because it's going to be inside the inside and just marked where I want it. These are 6-inch strips by whatever you want. I've got about 8 inches, 9 inches, something like that, doesn't matter exactly. But find out where you want your opening to be. So I'm basically having it in the middle. There's a mark I've put because that'll match the others, and just draw a line where you want it to come to. Now, to do this, I just go from that. I don't bother drawing a box around it and everything, but if this is the first time you're doing it, it'll help. Go from 1/2 inch above that line, or what you can do is 1/4 inch above that line and to the right hand side, and draw down 1/2 inch and 1/4 inch there, and turn it around. It doesn't have to be exact because, like I said, it's going to be inside the inside. So you've got a box with a line in it, and then just draw lines from your internal line to the corners of it, because that middle line and these little diagonal lines, they will be your cutting lines. Now, you do all this marking on the wrong side. As I say, I'm doing it on this waistcoat. It's not sewn together, so I might as well just unhook it. It'll be a lot easier to do. There. Right, so this is the facing for the waistcoat, so it'll be like that, so they'll be on the inside of it. So, oh, that's the wrong side. That's already got 2 pockets on it. My wrist pin cushion means I can talk while I've still got pins. Right, now I want it to go there, but I also want it to match this side. So you want the right side of your fabric together with the wrong side of your pocket, and I'm going to put it there, which is going to be roughly the same as the other side. So now I'm just pinning it in place. You don't have to pin along the lines that you've just drawn because you're not going to be sewing on them. So just pin it round so it doesn't move on you or anything like that. And take it to the sewing machine and sew all around the box, and I'll show you that now. I have lowered the light, but I can't seem to switch it off. Or can I? Oh yes I can. So, as you may tell, I've still got the zipper put on here, but it's still changing feet all the time, because I can still do this with the zipper put on. So I'm just going to basically sew around that box. I've just got it normal stitches, straight stitch, for about 2.5 stitch length, 2.5 stitch length, and just going to, like I said, sew in that box. I wish I'd have thought of it before about taking these pins off the sides. It's certainly a lot easier. If you don't hit the lines you drew exact, you overshoot, doesn't matter, it's just so you can turn it. And that's it done. Now we're on the other, oops, I'm knocking you. Right, I've sewn all the way around the box. Now, just a matter of turning it slightly because you want to just get it started. Which it now is. So you cut all along that middle line and then diagonally into your corners, close as you can get without cutting your stitches. And on the other side. And into the corners. And then what you'll be doing next is I'll take these pins out that were holding the fabric down for me. loops, top and bottom, through. Turn it over and pull them through. So you'll actually have the right side showing there. Now pull those side bits and they want to open out then. You might need to go back in and trim a bit more up to your stitches. You might not, but you want to take this to your iron and iron it. And you see, because I've got two fabrics, you can see the, where are you? You can see the outer denim there, and I'm folding it so they're joining there together exactly on the edge. So this side you can't see the denim, and from the denim side you won't be able to see any of the light blue. So I'll press these and come back to you. And can you see what I was saying about pressing it so that you can't see any of the back? Now, learnt from experience, I end up sewing these top bits and the bottom bits of the pocket, so I just pin them down so I don't accidentally sew them. Now, yes, it's multicolored zip time. Open it slightly because you want to fit it in here so you won't be sewing over the metal end of the zip, just the front bits. And can you see how I've lined it up there? Touch that, put a pin in to hold it, because that's where I want it, but it's not going right. So you just pin the zip basically where you want it. And take it to your machine to sew all the way around as close to the edge as you can get with your zipper there. Now, as I said, I've got my zipper foot on. Oh. Yeah, my zipper foot is on. I'm not starting at the edge, I'll start in the middle. And I can't work without a light, but I will do for this time. There we are, I've lowered the foot and start stitching. Slowly does it, you don't need to go fast on anything at all. Hard for me to make out whether I'm actually stitching it all right, but hopefully it'll be a better pick up of the camera. Well, the camera can pick it up better. So let's And because it's a nylon zip and they're not metal teeth, I can sew over them. Pivot and turn, and again I'll take that pin out, make sure it's lined up for me. Pin out. This zipper foot is better than any zipper foot I've used before because I can sew so close. I can sew right past the zipping. Sorry about that, didn't realise my battery had died on me. So I finished sewing, as you can see, all the way around the zip. Let's take these pins out that were holding the fabric back so I don't sew through it accidentally. And get an older pair of scissors, not your good fabric ones, and cut that end off and cut the other end off. Actually, you should test first, see if it works. But I know mine have in the past. So there's the pocket. All I've got to do now is decide how I'm going to stitch these together, because it can be stitched, because it's the inside of the jacket. I'm just going to stitch all the way around it, and that's it. So let's figure it all out, get all the pins out. Just a minute. I kind of lost a bit of footage. So you saw me sewing one of these on, one of these zips, and I said I'd decide what I'm doing. So I actually pinned down there, and with it being denim, I've sewn 2 lines in the goldish colour thread, which matches all that's going round the edge, so it doesn't look like it's holding anything down. And I put a line across there to stop whatever's in the top pocket falling through into the bottom pocket. But in the bottom pocket I have put a D-ring that it can actually attach the holiday wallet I've made in. So I've done one side, so I thought I'd just show you what I've done. This is how I've done it. I've just pinned where, because I could feel through the fabric where the edge was. So I've just pinned it, so I'll now run 2 lines of stitching down, which is what I'm going to do now. Make sure I'm sort of going in the right direction, orientation. What's this pin? I think that's the pin that's holding that down. Yes. So I will have to do something about that, because I don't want to sew over it. So I'm putting the pin way out of the way into the D-ring, and just keep a check that that's in the right position for me. So let's start that there again now. I could have left a pin in there until I get close to it, but it's not really needed. that D-ring is and where the tab is. Taking it nice and slow over the top of it. And all the way to the bottom. Checking I can feel where the inside has come to. Now I've already sewn across on here and it's making it bunch a bit. And now I've missed it. The inside of the pocket. But that's the ideal thing about this, having a double row of stitching, is I can go over it again. Because look, it just hasn't caught that bottom one and I want it to catch, so I'll do it again. This can still hold me D-ring out of the way, but I prefer to do it that side. I don't know why, it's just I prefer things on that side of my foot. Right. Yeah, I obviously haven't got a body form for Lurch's shape, so I'll put it on mine, which is, apart from certain bumps, similar. He doesn't want it to fasten, or I would have made it wider. He wants it to just drape there, so I didn't need to make it wider, and I don't need to put buttons on it because it doesn't fit anyway. But you can see now there's two inside pockets that side. One has his passport in, and it can leave that zipped all the time. The other one has got a D-ring. This one has got just an internal pocket, and at the bottom one has, it's awkward to get these out if you're wearing them with it being thin denim. There's the wallet that I made for him, attached to the strap, so you can see that if someone was pocketing, they wouldn't get very far, and if he accidentally dropped it, he'd notice it hanging on his jacket. So these are all little safety measures to make his holiday, his first time flying abroad, more enjoyable for him and less stressful. So it's now ready. Thank you. Bye.
It's a